Hey guys, Pro1701 here, and today we're going to talk about some Star Wars Hot Toys stuff. Now, as most of you know, I recently picked up my Last Jedi Luke Hot Toys figure, which is my very first Hot Toys Star Wars figure, and he's pretty amazing. But I wanted to kind of talk about some of the other ones I was interested in. Here I am, y'all get to look at me, you lucky, lucky people. It looks so good, I scream out my own name during sex. Of course, most of the time, I'm usually the only one there. But that's another story. Anyway, so we're going to talk about Star Wars Hot Toys. So, luckily, one thing I always love about myself is I'm not one of those people that has to complete a whole set. Ian's like that. My friend Ian, who is in some of my videos, he is a completionist. He knows if he gets one in it, he wants all of them. That's why he's never fallen down the Hot Toys rabbit hole. Me, on the other hand, I am a cherry picker. I very much can just get the ones I want in toy lines and stuff like that. Excuse me. And not go overboard just having to have everything. So there are some more Hot Toy stuff I'm interested in. But it's only about 5 or 6. It's not a whole lot. I don't have to have a whole diorama of them. But we are going to list the ones that I know I want, even though most of these are sold out at this point, cost too much money, and Hot Toys is just going to need to reissue them because I'm not spending crazy eBay prices on them. The main one on my list is the deluxe Return of the Jedi Luke. Luke Skywalker is my favorite Star Wars character. He's one of my childhood heroes. And my favorite version of him is the Return of the Jedi version. I love that black outfit. It looks sharp. I like his green lightsaber. I like the thin neck. I like the shape of the hilt. I like the blade. I really like that saber. And I really like that version of Luke. And it's my favorite of the original trilogy movies, Return of the Jedi. I like it a lot. I want the deluxe version of it that comes with all the additional stuff. It comes with the indoor gear. It comes with his desert wrap and goggles from the deleted scene from Return of the Jedi. But most importantly, it comes with an alternate head and hairpiece, and I like that better than the default one, because the original release one, the face looks a little doofy to me with the teeth showing, looks a little silly, retarded. Can you say retarded these days? Are you allowed to say retarded these days? I can never keep up with what it is I'm allowed to say in social media anymore. I'm just going to say retarded because I tend not to give a shit what other people think. But it looks goofy and retarded. The alternate head, though, looks really good, and the alternate hairpiece that looks kind of windswept looks phenomenal. I actually like that a lot. So I still see like the original release and the indoor release sometimes, but I never see the deluxe one. I mean, that thing seems to have sold out like right after it came out. So I'm hoping they do a reissue on it, and I'd like to pick that up. That's number 1 on my list. I'd also, number 2 on my list is the crate. Is that how you say it? Crate? From Star Wars Episode 8. That version of Luke when he appears as the Force projection on the planet. Crate. I'm just going to call it Crate. I don't care. But when he appears as the Force projection wielding his original lightsaber, Anakin's lightsaber, when he's facing off against Kylo Ren. I like that one because I really like that character design for him too. That's probably my second favorite Luke character design. I think it looks really good. I actually think that's a really good scene in the movie. I think Last Jedi is a terrible movie, but I think that's a really good scene in the movie. That's easily my favorite scene of the movie. So I like that one. That one's also sold out now, but I would like to pick it up eventually. I'd like to get the indoor Leia. That's really the only Leia they've done that I really liked. I like it, especially with the camouflage garb on, because I know her camouflage outfit is removable for her different outfit she has on underneath. But I like it with the indoor outfit on. I know it has a head with a helmet, head without a helmet. I just think that one looks really neat. So for a Leia in my collection, that's the one I want, the indoor Leia. They have a Count Dooku that looks really good. And one of the reasons I like the Hot Toys figures is the head sculpt. The head sculpts on them tend to look really, really good. I love the head sculpt on that Luke Skywalker I have up there from Last Jedi. And I like the Count Dooku head sculpt. I'm a huge Christopher Lee fan. He was a phenomenal actor. And so I'd like to add that one to the list. It'd be nice too just to have like an evil Sith there. I'm more excited about him than I am a Vader figure. I actually wouldn't mind getting a Vader. It's not as much of a priority to me because, again, there's not really a face sculpt. It's just the helmet. So it doesn't jump out to me as much. But I wouldn't mind getting a Vader just to have a Vader there. So Vader is on the list. I wouldn't mind getting one, but he's kind of at the bottom of the list. I also want to get an Episode 3 Anakin. I know they have a light side and a dark side version of him. I want the light side, the Jedi Anakin. I don't really care for Episode 2 Anakin, but I like Episode 3 Anakin when he's got the scar and the longer hair, and I like the outfit he wears in it. So I really would like to get an Episode 3 Anakin, and I feel like I'm forgetting one. Oh, yeah, right. So Episode 3 Anakin, definitely high on my list. Hope they reissue that. And then the last one that I really want is, oddly enough, a sequel trilogy one. I want a Rey. Now, they're coming out with the Rise of Skywalker Rey, but I don't really care for it. I don't like the white outfit. I don't like the face sculpt for it. Her face looks a little puffy in it. But I would like to get either the Episode 7 or the Episode 8 one, because those both look good. I'd prefer the Episode 8 one because I like the way the hairstyle's done on it with the short down hair, and I like the kind of bluish gray outfit she wears when she's training. That looks really, really good. So if I had my pick, I'd get the Episode 8 one. But if I can't get it, I wouldn't mind getting the Force Awakens one, because I think the Episode 7 one looks good as well. I mean, I'd be tempted to get both, but I'd probably only get one. And I'd rather have the Episode 8, but I'll settle for the Episode 7 if I could get it. I actually went to a shop in, I was in Dalton, Georgia, actually, recently, and they had an Episode 7 one, but they'd sold it by the time I got there. At least during the past few months, at some point they'd sold it. I wish they'd still had it. I'd seen it in videos on YouTube where they had it. I would have bought the Episode 7 one instead of the Luke if they'd had the Rey. I'm just not satisfied with the Episode 9 Rey. So that's pretty much it, the ones I want. The Return of the Jedi Luke, the Crate Luke, the Endor Leia, a Dooku, either Episode 2 or Episode 3 Dooku, maybe a Vader, an Episode 3 Anakin, and then either an Episode 7 or an Episode 8 Rey. That's pretty much, if I could just get those, I'd pretty much have all the Hot Toys stuff I wanted. So I just wanted to give you a quick list. You know, it is a Star Wars channel. Kind of see what y'all think. What do you think of Hot Toys Star Wars figures? You know, let me know. Get down in the comments. Tell me what you think. The ones you like, the ones you don't like. What do you think of it as a whole? Which ones do you have? Which ones would you like to have? Don't forget to click the like button. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. Don't forget to check out my other channel, Another Sci-Fi Guy, where I talk about other sci-fi related material like Doctor Who and such. And most importantly, stay safe, and thank you for watching.